Tell us about how you were cast as Donald Draper. How did you hear about the role?
I read the script, which I thought was the best script I'd ever read. Movie, television, anything. I thought, this is going to be great. I wonder what movie star they're going to put in it, so then I could maybe be part of it in the 3rd season. I didn't even know the casting directors. The casting directors were out of New York City and were not familiar with me, had not met me before. So I had to come in and sort of what they call pre-read, which seems weird.
So what do you do?
You read before you read, essentially. You read for the casting directors, and then if they like you, they'll bring you into the next level. 7 short auditions, and a month and a half later, I got the part.
What did they brief you when you got the job and they told you about the character of Don and how they wanted him to be? Were there any kind of hard and fast rules or any kind of just a way of making you understand?
No, Matt was it was about confidence, and it was about assuredness. Because the whole first episode basically is this guy trying to come up with an idea, trying to come up with something, trying to come up with a new way to pitch something that's ultimately going to kill you. And so the whole first episode was this guy's perfect, this guy's perfect, this guy's perfect, until the last 10 seconds of the show. And so that was basically all he said to me. And then after I got the job and after we shot the pilot, he told me the entire backstory, and I was like, oh my God. Okay.
But as an actor, just kind of rubbing your hands.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was like, my God, now we've turned into a Dickens story all of a sudden, but here we are.
This is the thing, he's so kind of pathetic, and so, you know, you hate him, and then you're like, oh no, but everyone wants to save him, I guess. They make it so complex. He's kind of eaten alive, isn't he, all the time by wanting to forget and hide and run and just escape the past and then always looking forward. Is he a strong character or is he a weak character? What do you think?
You know, I think at the end of the day he's a coward, and I think that's what we find out as this show goes along. Is when presented with difficulty, he tends to run away. I think people want to help. They want to figure. You know, you see a puppy on the street, you want to be like, "Oh, come here, you little thing." And I'm nothing if not an injured puppy.
Sick puppy, I think, is the phrase.
A sick puppy maybe is more appropriate.
Does he ever redeem himself, do you think? Does he ever make amends? Will he?
You know, I think that might be the part that we're getting to at this point, is him trying to repair a lot of the relationships that he's broken. How
much have you filmed? What have you done so far?
We just finished the 5th series, so we finished that in January, and we'll go. We have 2 more seasons after that, 6 and 7, and then that will be that.
You'll do what you give him, I guess.
Yeah, I just read the scripts in front of the camera, you guys.